Hello, my name is Carissa Shaw. I am going to be doing my presentation on improving work life in the office. I chose this site for my hazard analysis project. So one of the first things that I found out about working in the office is that the main hazard from my hazard analysis was carpal tunnel syndrome. It's basically when the nerve in your wrist called the median nerve gets squeezed or irritated. And in Maine in 2016, there was actually 97 reported cases of carpal tunnel, resulting in about almost $385,000 in medical costs. So, because of that, there are several studies on the association between computer use and carpal tunnel syndrome. But as of right now, there's no actual connection between computer use and carpal tunnel syndrome. There's just studies that have been conducted on them. Some of the recommendations that I'm making to decrease the risk for getting carpal tunnel is increasing break times or splitting times between other work. Basically, if you're spending a lot of time on your computer, you're putting more strain on your hands and on your wrists. So, to decrease that, I'm recommending that you get up every so often to kind of walk around, stretch, use the bathroom, get a cup of coffee, but just don't sit at your desk for too long. Essentially, I'd prefer that they stay at their desk no more than 2 hours before getting up and going to do something else. They should also have shorter desk heights that are essentially 90 degrees in comparison with their body, keeping their head straight and not at a tilt, and neither with their wrists. And I could also offer proper typing classes to teach these people um, proper techniques and just kind of how to use their fingers so they're not putting more strain on their wrists. So increasing break times, like said before, switching between tasks is important. Getting up, walking, and stretching, and reducing time spent on the computers will ultimately improve your health and reduce your risk of carpal tunnel syndrome. Not only that, but it'll reduce the risk of just putting strain on your wrists altogether. Getting up and walking is also healthy for the rest of your health. It increases blood circulation, it reduces fatigue, and it just keeps your mood and spirit up. Having a shorter desk height, like I said before, it reduces strain on the wrists. It decreases the angling that you're putting on your wrists, your neck, and your back. And it actually improves posture if you create a 90-degree angle with your body and your arms in the computer. You'll essentially have better posture as well without having a slouched back. And lastly, these typing classes, they teach proper typing techniques, they protect your health, they increase focus and decrease fatigue. It's actually, you might find it surprising that typing classes can increase your focus and decrease your fatigue, but it's very true because if you're typing wrong and you're really putting a lot of focus on what letters you're pressing or how you're using the keyboard properly, it can really make you tired and just make you kind of drained. So, teaching these proper techniques really helps increase your focus and decrease your fatigue, and not having to go home and saying, "Wow, am I really tired and my wrists really hurt from not knowing how to type properly." That's one of the things I really took away out of my high school typing classes is typing properly because that's what I do for my day job. I'm a medical scribe, so I'm on the computer for 8 hours a day. So knowing how to type properly really helps, and my focus is always up there, and I'm never going home tired or with achy wrists. And it does just protect your overall health. Like I mentioned before a few times, it reduces your risk for getting carpal tunnel or other injuries that involve your hands or your wrists or your fingers. So that is my presentation. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and you took something out of it. So thanks.